All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Hollow Shroud Gaming. I want to apologize again for the week delay, but we're back. We're going to have 3 weeks in a row of releases. Um, we're back playing Hyperborea, 3rd edition by Northwind Adventures. We're currently playing every 3 weeks or so. And I'll notify you if that changes. For those watching on YouTube, thanks again for allowing us to entertain you. We're playing in the arc called Shadow of a Forgotten King, and we had previously been playing and posting full parts, but tonight we're going to be playing part 4, acts 5 and 6, and hopefully the epilogue. If anybody still is alive, act 5 will be available on the channel as soon as possible. Act 6 and the epilogue will premiere on the following Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. To get caught up, the current arc is available at the link in the top right-hand corner. Let us know in the comments what your victory looks like. First of all, my name's John. I'm playing from just north of Toronto, Canada. I'll be the referee for this journey, and I want to introduce all my friends here today. 5 of the players that I have the privilege of gaming with at the moment. I'll let everybody know where you're from and what character you are playing. I'll start right below me with the headset sitting in the dark shadows.
I guess that would be me or Bob.
That's directly below me.
He's a bald white guy,
with a beard,
got a goatee. Yeah, I was like, which one is it? Hey,
Black
everybody! Right.
Black shirt.
Hey, everybody! My name is Brian. I'm playing Daglin Macross, a 3rd level thief, Kimry Celt, shenanigan starter, favorite son of Rel, and a failed musician. That's what I'm playing tonight.
Right. And below Brian in the headset and the bald head with the glasses.
I am Bob. I am playing from Central Massachusetts, and I am playing Bork Thorbjornsson, a 3rd level ranger.
Yes, that's new. And underneath Bob, in the glasses without a headset.
Hi, my name's Jeff. I'm playing from Central Illinois. I am playing the cleric of the party, Varkun Kang. Hopefully try to keep all these people alive.
That's a good plan. And underneath Jeff in the blue shirt.
My name's Sam. I am playing Ka, a Mooish fighter, somewhat closed-mouthed, somewhat reckless. Little bit crazy, but a lot of fun to be with.
Right, and below Sam, still without a lacking a camera, but that's neither here nor there.
I'll be playing Dis, newly survived to level 2 Death Soldier Warlock.
Excellent. And missing today is our magic user, wizard, some sort. Trevor won't be with us this evening. And with that, let's get back into the situation that this group finds itself in. Feeling the need to rest closer to the ruined quarter, the group headed off on Deglin's suggestion to attend a courtesan house in the Jade Quarter. Each had the company of a companion as they relaxed after receiving food and wine. They broke off. Ka spoke at length with Madame Virix about Moo and other Mooish people in the city. Varkun, seeking to lose himself, visited the Dream Salt Lounge. Bork found a bath and was cleaned up. Daglin found some intrigue with a tattooed woman. And Dis was accompanied by Nevasha, alabaster skin wearing bone ornaments, and she helped him find the remains for a new pet out of her own interest, stating, "They cover their dead in perfume and silks as if to hide the truth, but you give them purpose. I want to watch the moment flesh remembers how to move. Will you let me?" Following a rest, the members of the group woke to found themselves more collected and worthy than they felt the night before. Returning to the sinkhole and the ruined observatory, they descended on a stair that led down deep into the earth. And as they continued, they found a portion of the staircase that had altered gravity, and a couple of them struggled with the bending physics and a new look before it returned to what they imagined was normal. They approached a bridge, no rail, surface covered in prisms. As the light bent and retracted, they found a slow, steady pace in darkness, one at a time, to be the key. Carrying on, they ultimately reached the bottom, a mirror with concentric rings rotating. A reflection of Bork asking a riddle as it locked in place with the correct answer. Raccoon answered the second riddle, and Deglin approached and gave a revelation of himself as the answer and the mirror shimmered. Passing through, they emerged into a new open space. The moon-bathed ossuary felt regal and still. Its mirror-faced guardians rose and began attacking the group, most leading with memory lash, causing affected people to lose the recollection of something, meaning. Ultimately, it took to using bludgeoning weapons and the flats of swords to inflict more damage. The creatures ultimately fell. You are alive for now. What is your next move?
Just to confirm, I don't believe I did. So everybody can roll their hit die to regain little hit points.
Not yet.
From the night at the cortisone place.
Oh, yeah, you should have it from that. Yes.
But no, I think all mine left. Never mind. All mine left after the mirror people were beating on me.
Now to confirm, all of the mirror people are gone, correct? Or piles of bones?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, never mind. I didn't think that question through. No, I'm where I'm at.
Yeah, we had killed all the mirror people.
I'm going to keep a souvenir.
Bad mirror people. No cookie.
Are you taking one of the mirrored masks?
I am. And a bone. Just a random bone.
Yeah, that's not a bad question. Is there anything underneath that mirror? What's underneath the mask?
Surprisingly, it's empty. No skull. Just a mirrored helmet. Some of them are cracked or broken, but you do find one that's relatively intact. With the hairline cracked.
Are they carrying anything else other than their weapons?
Nothing else at all.
Actually, did they even have weapons? I thought they were attacking with their hands.
No, they were attacking with their hands. Yeah.
I'll pick up the nicest looking one. I think Shadow gets a helmet when I bring him back again this time. This will make a nice addition. Smiling to myself with that.
That will indeed be some fine barding. I look forward to taking him to trips to the dog park when we get back to Promarium.
Barding? No. This is his new face.
And then you see Deglin kind of like just reach into his pocket and grab a small wine pouch and just sip it as he tries to figure out his morose buddy.
All right. Well, we should probably continue on now that we've defeated these things.
Okay, so this was picking up the skull or the face mask and bone. Anything anybody else would?
Yeah,
Good to
Deglin
go.
was saying that he was searching the walls and everything, looking on for how these guys got the drop on us.
Yeah, just seeing if there were any indications of different patterns or elevations within the stone, just something out of the ordinary that, besides the lighted path or whatever.
Yeah, no. The as you're looking, you can see where these 6 individuals had risen from, but there's the bones that are stacked here, other than the ones that are on the floor, are all stacked with intention and left there as a solemn resting place.
So this is almost I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, so it looks like we're just continuing down the corridor.
Aside from the weapons they were using, is there anything else appears to be on the bodies of the mirror people?
They were using claws.
They were using their hands, yeah. And no, there's nothing other than bits of bone and some cabling that connected the parts together.
Yeah, so all right, I'll take point. Daglin's gonna pull out a small a small stick, and I'm going to use a little bit of my twine. I'm gonna tie my small mirror to it, and I'm gonna creep in the shadows or softly. Oh God. To the left side of the wall, and I'm going to use the stick in the mirror to kind of look and just be able to look down the hallway without kind of peeking my head through it.
All right,
So I'm just kind of trying to run point and do that and stick to the western walls if I can, and just be a little bit farther ahead, and on corners I'll search for traps.
okay.
Standard dungeon.
Yeah,
Put your
standard
left hand on the
dungeon
wall.
crawl. Yeah,
Walk.
I'm the thief. This is what I have to do. Oh God.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. The experience table looks real fun until you have to do the job. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, I'm level 3 already. Woohoo! You're dead. So,
all right.
good lord. All right, so that's what we're doing.
Make a search for traps roll.
Gotcha.
Find traps
That's
roll.
Please be low. I don't think that's gonna do it. That is not gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. So as you don't see anything out of the ordinary, but as you creep forward, you come into a circular chamber, roughly 60 feet across, with dome ceiling, inlaid with shiny silver veined quartz that reflects light inconsistently. Some reflections, as we know, come a little bit later, others a little bit too soon, and others show what used to be. Walls are lined with 12 alcoves, each carved like a shrine or a chapel niche. And within each floats an orb of pulsing, faint, dim light. Each globe glows a different hue: amber, violet, green. Some flicker like candles, and others seem to throb.
The orbs of Ossibox.
I'll take you guys over there.
It's all happening.
Yeah, it's all happening.
Oh man.
I'm big stupid Viking, so I start heading over towards where those stairs are.
I just made it. I never erased the last D12 that was written, so I was like, why is there a D12 hovering above that?
Oh yeah.
I know it's gone.
Yeah, this map might be a little bit odd. I feel a little bit off.
And these kind of represents the alcoves.
Yeah,
the 12 alcoves.
each one
Gotcha.
like the alcoves, and across from where you walk in, there is an alabaster door with no handle. No handle, no keyhole. It's just a solid. It's an archway with a solid alabaster door.
Okay.
Well, that means you get to go open it, Daglin.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
So I'm going to approach the door. I'm going to first.
I'll walk up behind him and stand behind him with my sword out.
Hello, door.
And I'll stand 10 feet away with my bow ready.
So that gives me a little bit of hope, seeing my fellow brethren and heroes getting ready to lock and load. But I feel like I'm walking past the frontline soldiers to go do something where they're like, "Hey, good luck over there." So yeah, so I'm gonna creep a little bit. I'm going to approach the door, and I'm gonna look for any like a sign of people that have been here. Does it look like there's been people here recently? Like, is there dust settles, their footprints? Is it just smooth like moss that's been grown all like?
No,
What is the?
it's not mossy. It's a little bit dusty. You do not see any footprints.
Okay, and no apparent keyhole or anything like that,
No
correct?
keyhole at all.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
Got
Well.
this, baby.
All right,
Bigger.
so we're gonna approach it, and we are going to, we are going to put our right hand, and we're going to step up, and we're gonna touch the door.
You touch the door. It feels a little bit warm. It doesn't feel like cold stone that you were expecting.
Can I make a discern? Can I put my ear up like old school? I pull out a little plastic cup, kind of put it to the door, try to make a discern noise. Can I do one of those checks, the
For sure
discern
you-
noise or whatever?
For sure, you can do that. Yeah.
Or at least try. Good lord. I don't hear anything.
No, you definitely don't hear anything on the other side.
All right. And it feels slightly warm than it should be, right?
Yeah,
As that
like,
cold.
you would
I'd
expect
expect that cold stone, right?
You would expect, room temperature, which is cold, but you would reach out and it feels a little bit warmer.
On the ground beneath it, is there worn marks on the bottom of the door? Can I tell which way this door might open? Is there like a groove in?
There's no groove on the floor on this side.
Okay. And the arches just appear as normal stoneworking arch, kind of like, right? Correct.
Around the outside of the room, there's
Yeah.
12 archways, and inside each one of those archways is a floating orb of light. Some of them are all different colors.
Wow. All right. Well, it didn't kill us. Okay. So, maybe a bit of strength is needed in this application. I don't see. I also want to check the door for traps. Can I do that? Or did I already do that?
You can certainly try it. No, you listened.
Okay. Please be low. Good lord, it's the world's worst thief. Oh my god. It's fine, boys. Hey, why don't you come up and help me push this door of doom?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's
move more or
safe,
less.
Ka. I'm sure it's safe. I didn't hear anything. Everything should be okay. I don't see a keyhole or an entrance. I don't know, and I just relay this to everybody. Varcoon especially, because I know how he loves to laugh at us when we can't
Daglin
open a
says
door.
that, Moo just sort of getting a little impatient, kind of sets him aside and says that he'll try to push on it.
I'm waiting for him to do his job.
So I try to push with them.
Would that be a test of strength or a feat of strength?
I'll help on it too.
Yeah, let's go.
You guys
I'm gonna
can-
pretend to help.
You guys can everybody can go ahead and make a test of strength.
All right, big boys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Got a boy, Sam. There you go, Sam.
As Ka pushes on the door and Bork pushes on the door, two extremely strong individuals. It doesn't budge.
Hmm.
Okay, well, looks like
I'm gonna look along the edge of the door as it connects into the space. Is there any place where it's thin? It's got a little bit of a gap, or is it consistent?
No, it's consistent and smooth and connected all the way around. You don't see any cap at all.
What about
Oh.
the outside of the door frame?
Door frame, the outside of the door frame, like the lintel piece, it's a solid archway carved out of the same dark type stone, but it's solid as well. As solid as anything else in this room has been.
how big are the orbs, John? Are they like grapefruits? Are they like basketballs? Like
Somewhere in between a grapefruit and a basketball.
How many
Okay.
are there? And are they lit?
12.
There are 12 of them. All different
Are they
colors.
like orb?
Well, this seems to be up the alleyway of the shining one. I kind of look over at Varcoon. This may be something to do with you here. What say you of these orbs of light?
I can
I
knock.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
All right.
That is one spell that I will begin to cast.
So as you cast Detect Magic, you get a sense that the orbs are magical. You don't get a sense that they're inherently dangerous.
Are any of them different color, or are they all the same color?
They're all each one is a different color.
And is it just a flame, or is it?
Some of them are flickering like a candle. Other ones are pulsing like with their own heartbeat type of a thing. Other ones are flickering on and off like a light bulb would. It was about ready to go out.
And how many lights are there?
There's 12.
And is there anything like to adjust the brightness on them? Is there like a valve or something, or?
Nope, they're just
E-
each one is in its own alcove.
Are they floating or are they sitting on?
Nope,
something?
they're floating in space. They're all about 5 feet high.
Carl looks at Varcoom and then says, touch.
I'm gonna approach one of the alcoves and look at the Is the one more time? Is the flame behind glass or is it just open?
No, it's just like an open incorporeal light that's floating there, like a ball of. What color is it? What color would you approach?
If it was blue, I'd probably approach.
Yeah, there's a blue one, and
Let's go. I love that. There's a blue one. Oh shit.
I'll walk,
Is there any
walk up behind
name-
him, so if something goes horribly wrong, I can pull him off.
Keep your hands off me, you heathen. Is there any other inscriptions or anything in the alcove? Anything I can pick up with detect magic?
no, nothing that you can pick up with detect magic. You can sense
I'll
that,
take off.
yeah, you can sense that the orbs are magical, but
I'll
no idea what.
Is there
try
any
and
writing
pass my
anywhere?
hand. Try to pass my hand through the orb.
Okay, as you touch it, everybody sees Barcoon pass his hand through the orb, and then as he's moving, once it hits the orb, his hand stops. Barcoon,
Yes.
you see the crystal halls of dawnlight shimmered that night. Its faceted roof of glassine quartz glowed with moonlight, refracting into thousands of warm beams that kissed the floor with illusionary halos. It should have been holy. Instead, it became a theater of humiliation.
Hmm.
He stood before them, Father Pyron, impassive and aged like black marble. The elder priests in their robes of silk, dozens of initiates. His voice had trembled, but his heart had not.
Father Pyron. I kind of like spit as I say it. There's another temple buried in the light. It's been forgotten. The Shining One has showed it to me.
There's laughter, raised brows, Pyron's calm, poisonous voice. Delusions, dreams are not doctrine. But Barcoon had pressed on, foolishly, and instead,
You old fool. You fear what you cannot explain. You smothered your light with this ritual.
gasps. Silence more cutting than words. So came the demand. Ritual combat. Test of worthiness. He had not trained for this. He was a student of glyphs, not swords. He carried a censer, not a spear. But he stepped into the circle of radiance all the same under the scrutiny of those who once inspired him. And Pyron struck first. The clean arc of a solar blade. And Barcoon blocked once, stumbled, then light seared across his cheek. Scar, shaped like a crescent, carved not for death, but memory. He fell to the polished stone, vision swimming with pain and shame. No hands reached to help him. He knelt bleeding in the light. Pyron's voice rang through the hall. Let him walk without warmth. Let the waste hear his prayers. If his dream was truth, then let it guide him. If it was false, let the silence answer. They took his robes, gave him no supplies but a canteen and a pilgrim's rod. They turned their backs as he left. And as you walked out of the vision, your hand passes through and you step back,
What happened?
and you get a sense that your memory, the moment, is ready to be released.
This may be the lost temple. We must gain access to it. I will prove Father Pyron wrong, that old fool. Did I realize what happened? Like my hand stopped, or was it just kind of
No,
like
no.
Okay.
Immediately, you went through. Everybody else saw your moment stop, but you lived that, relived that.
And and is the light still the same? Hasn't changed?
It hasn't changed, no.
I turn around to you, Moo. Go touch another lantern. Tell me what you see.
What colors do I have as an option?
Color would you like to touch?
I will
We
stand
got
behind.
them all, baby.
I will
We
stand
got
behind
them all.
I will stand behind Ka in case anything untoward happens toward him, so I can pull him back.
Oh.
He's the only one I like out of all you heathens.
Spinning trees. Oh, I'll touch. Oh, I like you know, some kind of
Green.
red.
Ka approaches a reddish pink one that's flickering like a candle. And as he passes his hand through,
That's fine.
everyone sees Ka freeze. Ka's memory. It was just before dawn. The stars still out, the cold blue light flickering like dying embers in the mountain sky. The air on the steep was brittle with frost, and his horse's breath came in clouds. He didn't look back, not then. He couldn't. There was still blood on his bracers, drying along the leather cords. The son of Chief Thaneer lay behind him, throat broken, neck twisted. Not in war, not in honor, but in a firelight scuffle over the sister's insult. Or maybe a dispute about a right. Or maybe Ka had just had enough of bowing. It wasn't clean, it wasn't fair, it wasn't forgivable. He fled before the horns were sounded, before the body had gone cold. He saddled the stolen steed, one of his father's, and galloped out past the yurt circle through the red grass into exile. But as he crested the final ridge, he slowed. Below him, silhouetted by the first rays of sunlight, stood three small figures. His mother, arms crossed in her robes. His father, motionless as a tree. His sister, half-turned, hair in the wind. None of them moved to follow. None waved. None called his name. But they had come to watch him go, to mark the death of his name, not his body. And then slowly they turned and walked away. And that was the last time that he saw his kin. And even now, sometimes in the wind at night, he hears his sister say his name, like a question. And as the vision ends, Ka's hand passes through the red orb. And you feel, in your head, the memory may be given.
The
What
past.
colors are left?
Is there a black one?
There is one that's a dark dark gray, but it's flickering with a almost pure white light.
I'll walk up and lay my hand on it.
And as Dis goes through, he doesn't remember the name of the monastery, just the stone. Cold, gray, chisel scarred. Sounds of chains clinking in a paper or a prayer rhythm. The smell of burnt resin, rotten linen. This was young, barely more than a boy, really, but already hardened. He'd come from somewhere else, somewhere loud, somewhere bleeding. Someone brought him here to the bone church of Mordazan. They taught him three things. The dead forget pain, but not pressure. Fire purifies, hammers silence. You must strike before the rot thinks. He remembers a room with copper sconces, floor sick with sacrificial oils, and he remembers the weight of the warhammer placed in his hands, not as a gift, as a sentence. And one of the priests, an old Chimerian with a lipless mouth, said, "We don't train you to pray. We train you to finish the prayer someone else forgot to say." Trained for weeks on husked cadavers wrapped in tar-soaked bandages. He crushed ribs, splintered limbs. They told him to listen to the sound of bone when it cracked just right. That clean, judgmental sound. He learned not because he believed, but because it worked. The living and the dead crumple the same good swing. And as Dis's hand passes through the black and white orb, he steps back, and you get the feeling that voice in your head says, "Memory is ready to be released."
Is there a gold-colored orb?
Yes,
Like
there
the sun?
there's a bright yellow orb. It's flickering with an orange almost fire, but it's so bright that yes, it is most definitely orange, like the sun.
I think that's the one that Bork will go over towards.
All right. Bork passes his hand through and freezes. In Bork's memory, it was the Southwest Market. Before Bork had scars on his knuckles and silver at his belt. He was a younger boy. A slick-fingered thief had slipped through the crowd like smoke, lifting purses and cutting sashes without being seen. The others had missed it. But Bork caught the flash of the blade, the roll of a coin pouch vanishing into a sleeve, and he shouted,
Thief!
The boy, young man no older than 20, froze. He didn't run, just turned. Guards swarmed and pinned him to the cobbles. Beat him bloody with practiced shame. But the boy never took his eyes off Bork. Not once. It wasn't hate. It wasn't fear. It was a vow. A promise made in silence. Cold steel pressed against the heart. He mouthed a word through bloody teeth as they dragged him off. Bork never heard it, but he knew what it meant. And ever since Bork had watched the shadows, that boy is out there. Older now, meaner, maybe richer, maybe broken. But he remembers. Bork expects it. Doesn't regret it. Not truly. And as Bork's hand passes through, he steps back, and you get the feeling your memory is ready to be released. All of you stand there, and Daglin looks.
So I'm kind of checking all this stuff out. As soon as I saw Varcoon kind of like, ramble off some crazy name and go to that 1,000-yard even more stare, the 2,000-yard stare, I quickly kind of ascended and sought out the green one, and I'm trying to put it into a sack. trying to trying to put it into a sack, and that's how I
I
touch
would not
it.
try to steal it from the temple. It would
Well,
be
that's
a
just
very
how I
bad
touch
idea.
it. That's just how I touch it.
All right.
Like you guys had the awesome, like, yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to put it in a bag. That's how I touch it.
As Daglin takes the bag and tries to slide it over the top of this orb. It slides right through the bag and brushes Daglin's hand. Glass basilica of Ixion Prime to the amber sky of the Lizard Coast. The Spice Sultan, corpulent power broker, with fingers in every crate of dust root and venom leaf, ruled from a tower of bone and silk. Daglin spent months worming its way in. He learned the Sultan's routines, his vices, his blind spots. But it wasn't the Sultan who made the con difficult. It was Yashetra, Sultan's daughter. Brilliant, wild-eyed, clever enough to test him, trusting enough to fall. He made her laugh. He taught her dice games and showed her how to catch a cheat. They drank blue wine by the moonlight. She whispered, "You're not like the others." She meant it.
They're not like us.
She spoke of escaping, of building a life outside of the spice vaults, far from her father's strangled empire. She believed they would run away together. She even brought him before the grand altar of Yig, where couples swear truth before the snake god's petrified tongue. She wore a saffron veil. She wore his lies like perfume. She knelt beside him on that holy floor and said, "If you speak your vow now, I'll never doubt you again." But Daglin had what he needed: the codes, the vault markers, merchant sigils. She'd said the most dangerous thing a merc could say: "I love you."
Ugh.
He left her there. He walked out the open gates before the dawn, past the basilica's silver pyres and the bone-masked acolytes, never turning back, and he told himself it was easy. But it wasn't. He drank that night, not in celebration, but to forget the look on her face. And he never forgot it. And as his hand finishes passing through the green, you get the feeling that your memory is ready to be released.
When you stud. Just to confirm, I heard, John, I heard you say after mine that a memory may be given.
Your memory is ready to be given.
Is there any other marks or anything temple-wise, like to Auroras or any other god?
No,
That I can pick.
not in this space. Nothing
I
that
walk
you,
up and put my hand on the door.
as Dis puts his hand on the door, immediately you forget the source of your training. You no longer remember the faces of your teachers, the layout of the church, why the hammer first mattered. So for the next 24 hours, you're at a -1 to hit anything undead only.
Really?
However, the door seems to shimmer a little.
I stagger back a step or two, kind of shaking the head. That was unexpected.
This whole thing is unexpected, and I'm starting to get impatient.
I mean, touch it and see what happens for you, but that's. I think we all have to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I go over to Ka. Ka! I pull out the coin. We do our heads or tails. We have this running gambling. It's good for Rel. All right, heads or tails. All right, call it in the air, my friend. I flip it. Bam, it's tails. What are you calling? Above the table, it's tails. So you call whatever you want.
You can't tell me that.
All right, I'll flip it.
If we're
I'll
gonna
flip
do
it
this,
now.
we gotta do
I'll flip it
we
again.
gotta-
You
hold
ready?
on.
I'll flip it. Call it.
Flip a d6. Heads is 1 through 3. Tails is 4, 5, 6. I'll call heads.
Okay. All right, here we go. Good luck. May Rel guide us. All right, I think. All right. So I think that's me. Is that me? You won,
you.
yes, sir. Oh God. All right, so we're gonna walk up there.
But I'll walk
Touch-
up right behind you.
Rel has spoken. I'm on a losing streak, so go up there, touch the door.
As Daglin touches the door,
Shitballs.
you no longer remember
In a word.
Yeshetra's name. You no longer remember her face or what you left behind.
Oh shit.
And for the next 24 hours, charm is just a little bit less than it was before.
-4 to interacting rolls. Yeah, I got you. Good lord. Oh no, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Ka, slightly teary-eyed, spits on the ground and says the past and touches the door.
As he reaches out, you get the feeling that as you touch the door, you seem to the Mooish words that you're used to using when you're speaking with members of your own kind seem to disappear. Roll me a d6. Right. You've lost your voice for the Mooish language, and we'll talk about it. But you're going to permanently forget one cultural right from your people.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Fair enough.
That's
I feel
messed
like I
up.
got off kind of light. I can't speak Mooish around a bunch of people that don't speak Mooish. That's good.
I guess it's my turn. As I walk up to the door, I put both hands.
His orc touches the door and continues to shimmer just a little bit more. You get the last glimpse of the thief's face, young and betrayed, vanishing. You no longer remember how he looks or the promise that he may have made. For the next week, you will lose whenever you roll initiative. You're going to be rolling one lower than everybody else. You're just a little bit slower. You do feel a little bit safer, but somehow it feels a little more dangerous.
It's always when you feel safe that you are most in danger.
Lastly, Barcoon.
I already did my shtick, didn't I?
Touch the door yet?
I'm sure he just
Oh,
conveniently forgot.
I will approach the door. I'll have my holy symbol and I'll kiss it, and then call Auror's name as I touch the door.
Nice.
As you press your hand against the gate, you can see the hall again. Every detail vivid, the light through the crystal dome, the circle of judgment, the look in Chiron's eyes, not anger, but fear. This time, cannot recall what he said. You remember the shame, the heat of the blow, the taste of the blood. The words are gone. Memory is taken.
What did he say to me at the end? Something about freezing in the wastes? I don't remember.
And Arcune no longer remembers the reason for his exile, or what he once saw in the lug wastes. Conviction flickers until you find that temple again. All divine magic you cast with a faint shimmer of uncertainty.
Oh, fuck.
So it'll be a 1 in 10 chance for it to misfire.
Joy. Are we playing DCC?
And when you next meet a priest of Auroros, you won't know whether to salute or to curse them. And as
Slap him.
the memory slips away, doorway gives way, and you walk into a new room.
The blessings of Auroras.